He's just like a bigger than life kind of, powerhouse. And so he just kind of turns and manipulates the press and people and to believe, anything like gaslighting,
A group of former congregants have accused internationally famous pastor and author T.D. Jakes of being the Antichrist in an astonishing and unusual turn of events. According to the accusations, Jakes has been subtly steering his followers away from authentic Christian teachings at the Potter's house. These claims were made public in a contentious YouTube video. It was hard to overlook the strong case that the massive and varied evidence against him made. The video surfaced, grainy and low resolution, showing him in what seemed like a clandestine ceremony inside the Potter residence. He was surrounded by a variety of candles in the dimly lighted room, their flickering flames creating unsettling shadows on the walls. The eerie ambience of the scenario was further enhanced by a number of demonic symbols and strange, mysterious items strewn across the space. The accusers claimed the video, which quickly gained popularity and went viral, as proof of T.D. Jakes' purported dishonesty. The video consists of well-chosen clips from Jakes' sermons and public appearances, which the ex-congregants say show a pattern of subtly twisted biblical teachings. They claim that Jakes has been endorsing a kind of Christianity that departs greatly from conventional Orthodox doctrine. The accusations contend that Jake is more than just a spiritual advisor thanks to his popular books and captivating leadership style. They argue that he deliberately uses these components to control his audience. They claim that Jake's popularity and broad appeal are being used to give his followers a fictitious sense of spiritual security. As the rumors gained traction, they painted a terrifying and spectacular image of T.D. Jakes and his ministry. It was said that Jake had been selected by Satan himself to convey a sinister and wicked message to the whole public. These legends claim that Jakes was more than just a charismatic preacher. He was a conduit for evil, ensnaring people in a web of spiritual deception and guiding them into the depths of darkness with his captivating stage presence and powerful oratory. Some saw his charismatic preaching and captivating public presence as seduction tactics used to draw in and enthrall gullible followers. Conspiracy theories added to the mystery by claiming that Sarita Jakes, Jake's wife, was a key player in the purported scheme. Being the wife of a well-known pastor, her position in the church was viewed as a tactical one that gave her the ability to control and influence others around her. Critics asserted that Sarita was a party to the alleged conspiracy, extending the scope of the alleged dark agenda by utilizing her position and power to further manipulate and sway the congregation. Jakes faces accusations that he is guiding people away from true Christian theology and into a deceptive theological framework by incorporating into his teachings what they consider to be false readings of Scripture. Within the Christian community, this charge has sparked a contentious debate. Many people are wondering if the claims made in the film are true or if they are just the product of miscommunications and personal grudges.
That this man is a wolf in sheep's clothing, that this man is a Freemason, and that he is brotherhood. This is what the Lord revealed months ago in the false prophet's prophecy. But now in this live call, God brought out that this man is not interested in women, but is bent towards males.
T.D. Jakes has a long history of sharing with his followers a message of love and redemption, while posing as a source of spiritual instruction and hope. His lectures were well received for their impassioned delivery and genuine encouragement, which helped many people comprehend faith and grace on a deeper level. But alarming new information suggests that his ministry had a darker, more evil aspect going on behind closed doors. These alarming allegations state that although Jakes seemed to extol the Christian values, he was reportedly secretly involved in activities that included signing a deal with the devil. According to the charges, his once empowering teachings of salvation and optimism were actually a front for a darker, more sinister scheme. His lectures have undergone minor modifications throughout time, which some have subsequently claimed are signs of demonic control. These allegedly novel components include obscure allusions and mysterious symbols, which detractors read as proof of possession or occult activities. within the evangelical world, where Jakes has long been regarded as a pillar of faith and direction. These claims have caused shockwaves. Many people find it difficult to reconcile these statements with the guy they have long adored. Jakes has established a reputation as a resolute supporter of social justice and Christian principles. He is well known for his stirring sermons and vast publications on faith. T.D. Jakes has flatly rejected any misconduct in response to the grave accusations. He gave a moving and passionate speech to his audience while carrying a heavy heart and showing signs of suffering. Jakes said he was extremely troubled by the charges and expressed his great sadness and uncertainty over them. Jakes stood in front of his group and said, "I have devoted my life to serving God and mentoring others in their spiritual journeys."
It's a process. And I came in here today because some of you gave up on something real simple last year because you don't think God, he didn't make it fast enough. It takes time for God to make you. It takes time for God to mold you. It takes time to work out the kinks. It takes time for you to look at what you're supposed to become.
Joel Tudman's departure from the Potter's House a few weeks ago revealed dark rites that were purportedly directed by none other than T.D. Jakes. There are rumors circulating that T.D. Jakes is involved in devious and clandestine operations, employing his power and influence to suppress criticism and impede constructive endeavors inside the church. Sources close to Tudman claim that he unintentionally discovered unsettling proof of occult meetings and ceremonies held in the church's inner sanctuary. Witnesses claimed they saw Jake and his inner group participating in perplexing rituals with candles, incense, and secret symbols. This led to troubling questions about the genuine purpose of these rituals. Joel Tudman, who was known for his candid style and progressive ideas, reportedly grew more uncomfortable with what he saw as Jake's strict authority over the parishioners and their belongings. Joel Tudman, a regular preacher at Potter's House, was just named senior pastor of the ministry at Faith Church in Sunrise, Florida.
That Pastor Joel and Latasha Tudman will be joining me as my assistant senior pastors.
There's no one way to heaven, no one way to paradise. It's like television. Now it's over 800 channels of cable, and they're all pretty entertaining. So I'm pretty sure, man, that to get to heaven, there's got to be more than one route. Because somebody watching another channel or taking another channel than you, they still getting entertained, and they probably still getting to heaven.
Even if someone else is viewing or using a different channel than you, they're still entertained and most likely on their way to paradise. According to people who know Tudman well, he had first-hand experience with a side of Jake's fanaticism that was made public. He was also a cunning strategist who knew how to use charisma and charm to maintain control over his followers. Those who support Tudman present him as a brave journalist who isn't scared to reveal the hidden realities hiding behind Jake's intimidating exterior. But instead of confronting the claims directly, Jakes allegedly wrote off Tudman's worries as unfounded charges born out of miscommunication and envy. Tudman reportedly left the Potter's home quickly after this encounter because he was unable to reconcile his beliefs with the unsettling facts he had seen.
You've got control of how you fight. But the minute you put him in your mind, he will start robbing your mind of your peace, of your sanity, of everything that God has given you. I'm entertaining what he could do. Some of you are in a fight simply because of how you think. And you can change the outcome of it if you recognize that you got something in your mind called the power of God.
The church's reputation was irreversibly harmed when the truth came to light and the charges' weight increased.